Hey everyone, welcome back to Game of Thrones Telltale Games. And we are back, and we're playing as, I think her name's Mira? I think that's her name, at least. But I want to, before we started, I wanted to clear something up. In the first episode, I talked about how crazy it was that the Freys were able to take on all the northern armies. And I actually was thinking about it, and I guess the northern people weren't actually prepared, and they actually didn't have weapons. So it was, even though the Frey soldiers are crap, they actually had an advantage because they had weapons. So I apologize for that. I fixed that. We're going to look into this ironwood box. See what the heck's inside of it. What do we got? Unfinished letter. Read.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
I'm trying to think if Sansa's still in the King's Landing. I'm not sure. I think she is.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie
Robb
to give
just
this
died.
to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
I don't know. I think she is. She should be. I wonder if I'll see her. Yunkai
Asher
coin.
sent me this coin, to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
Lord Ethan, no. Let us see what else is in the room. Can we eat some fruit?
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Well, he's no
I hope
longer
to see
with
them all
us.
someday.
Well, she must not have got the news yet. Can we wash up? No. We can look at the window, though.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Probably not. That's what I'm gonna guess. What's this? Letter from Mother?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Oh. Who is it? See if there's anything else we can check out. We have to go to the door.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Let's let him in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Just like creeping at her.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
I'm good at that, I guess.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie
How many
will be hearing
pieces
you.
is he gonna
Of course,
put in there?
milady.
He's just going at it.
You work
Just
for
dump
Lady
the
Marjorie?
bucket in there.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Is widely
It's
known.
widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
I guess that's a true statement. Sorry, still sick.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
Oh,
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
she's like the first character from the movie we actually seen. That's kind of cool. I think, at least. I'm trying to think. Yeah. They referred to
From
Ramsay,
the day
but it's
you
the first time
arrived in
we've seen
Highgarden,
someone.
I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
We'll talk to
You
her
must
about it, but I
understand
think
there are
now's
limits
not
to
the
what I can
time.
say,
Especially if
especially
that
here
creeper in the
King's
back.
Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
What?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full
How
of
did you
mirth as she
respond?
said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort.
Oh.
For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Interesting.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
I'll
I
do
didn't mean
as
to
you
click
ask,
that,
my
but that's
lady.
what I was going to say anyways.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay. So she wants me to pretty much kiss her ass.
Good luck.
I guess. Alright. We'll do some brown nosing. Unless it's really bad. Oh, Tyrion's here too. That's cool.
You
Should
can
help
do
me
this.
out. Oh, I gotta walk. Surprised to let these people all around, like the queen and stuff, with their weapons that aren't guards. Oh, actually, that guy's sword was just floating to the right.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I'll kneel before her, I guess.
Your Grace.
The queen is
Girl knows
pleased.
her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She
Our
is.
loyalty never wavers.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
Actually,
I
they kind of
see.
rebelled.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Well, they were our
They were the
wardens.
wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Subtly
Perhaps
as
too
to say.
clever for her own good.
Uh-oh.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He's the new
He
warden.
is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
I guess that is true. Oh my gosh.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister,
that a
and they'd
threat?
do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Won't
I
dishonor
won't
herself.
dishonor myself, Your Grace.
Oh, she seemed happy about
I
that.
see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point
I don't
to
care.
this, I hope you find it quickly.
Come on, Tyrion.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question.
I won't be
Go on.
conflicted.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Oh, flip.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Oh, come on.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I don't know if she's happy or mad at me.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Oh, he's the best
She
character in Game of
threatened to
Thrones
give your
by far.
ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Not so
It didn't
great.
go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
Thought you were gonna say Cersei is known as being a bitch.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
What was
Would
that
you
look?
marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no?
He does have a
Well, where's the
certain
option? Hell no.
look about him. And he's always treated Lady
Not
Marjorie
Joffrey.
well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
That would be bad.
And
What are you doing?
Busted. It was her fault.
Well,
I was doing nothing.
Sarah?
Just
I'm
apologize.
sorry, my lady.
as am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
There we go.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
Sorry.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's
Didn't wanna
always
piss
someone
off
to
her, I'm around
please or
her
some
more.
perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Sarah's right.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I don't know. If she trusts her,
Go
I
on.
trust her.
Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady! King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I should have told her to leave.
Done.
The heck is that?
I don't know, Mira.
Oh my
If
gosh.
Cersei were to find out...
I'll just stay quiet.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
I should have dismissed her. Ah. My horse got away.
7 elves.
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Am I supposed to just watch him?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen
Get
out
back.
of practice. But
Oh
he
my
didn't
gosh,
make
I
it
didn't know
easy.
how to do that.
What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Uh-oh. Huh?
There. Hear that?
Is that Castle Black just right there?
I know I heard something.
Stay still. Oh my gosh, don't move.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh, thank goodness. That was too close. already know what happened to this guy. I guess we have to go look at it. That stupid thing keeps popping up. It sounds like Marjorie.
Bloody hell.
Yep. They're sick people.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise,
Why are you telling
and
me
courageous
this?
in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed. They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Together we'll
We are in
survive.
this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his
alone!
fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You're not innocent. You stole from me.
Please, my lord.
Send him to the
My
wall.
family
Take 3
depends on
fingers.
me.
He's not loyal anymore. Send him to the wall.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Well, you should have thought of that first. Jeez.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
Who was it
Tonight is your
before?
first small council meeting.
That's kind of what
It
I'm
would be
curious
wise
about.
to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
He knows it's going down. So does he. They're both just like watching me. Alright, I'm going to end this episode off here. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you want to see the continuation of the story, please show me some support by subscribing and liking the video. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.